Thought I was going to be tarde. Thought it was going to be tarde, but I'm not. But no tengo mis gafas. Caramba. Okay, guys. Estoy media ciego. Half blind here. Got my glasses. A ver. Yo sé, ustedes están jugando en el sol. Sí, sí, sí. Oh, good. Dos personas en la sala de esperar. Tenemos a Dylan y Brian. Los dos hombres guapos. Hello.
How you doing?
Hola, estoy bien. Bien, bien. A ver, let's see who we got here. Brian, Mary, sí. ¿Y tú cómo estás? ¿Todo bien? Oh, look at all the colores. Hola, Mary.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Dylan.
Hi.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Great.
Bien, bien, bien.
Deborah, you look quite glamorous today. Where are you off to after class?
A bike
What's that?
ride. Going on a bike ride after class.
Wow. The bike trails will be very excited to see you.
Yeah. You know, I literally put on makeup like 2 minutes ago to do this class. And I have to wear I'm starting to slouch too much, so I got my little shoulder thing all set. Go for a bike ride. See?
Nice.
A girl's got to look good, right?
Esteban y Deborah coming in. See. You guys enjoying the
Steve!
Hello.
no,
Hi.
He's always so chipper too. You guys are Deborah.
Hola.
Hola.
Bonjour.
You guys saw my post on Facebook that it's el cumpleaños de Lisa hoy.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Es su cumpleaños y no sé si ella asiste. I don't know if she'll be here or not. But when she does come in, if she does, we'll have to give her a big feliz cumpleaños. Okay, well, vamos a empezar. Let's get rolling here.
No, we're waiting for Dawn. Where's Dawn?
Julia's on her way in. Yeah. Don't show. Maybe we'll see. Unless he's on the golf. Hola, Julia. Hey, any of you guys received your books yet? I didn't check the tracking. Got your
I got mine.
Yes.
You got my package? I was telling Dylan. I didn't
Evidently,
have
table one got theirs first.
I didn't have shipping envelopes at the house, so I don't. Did they arrive intact, or was the paper like torn?
Paper was torn.
Oh, and the book okay? No damage?
The book's fine though. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
No problem.
Sturdy book.
Are you going to still be there tomorrow at noon to pick them up?
I'm gonna be there. Yo voy a estar. Sí. I got to deal with the mouse problem at La Única.
Oh no! I'll bring a hammer.
Well, let me tell you, it's from your guys' class. So let me tell you, una historia aquí. Yo estoy en La Única hace 2 semanas, 2 weeks ago. Y encuentro, I find un ratón muerto, dead mouse.
It's the best kind.
Al fondo de las escaleras, at the bottom of the stairs, go into your back classroom, right there.
He jumped.
No, espera. So I'm like, you know what? He's eating something in here. They wouldn't be around if there wasn't some sort of food source, right? Well, they like paper too. So I go and I check behind the hidden curtain with where your guys' stash is with the wine and the snacks. That pinche ratón, excuse my swear word there. Julia got that. Ate half a bag of chocolate.
Oh wow!
So that's probably what killed it. So anyway, we're dealing with that tomorrow too.
Coronavirus.
Wow.
So, all right, let's get rolling here. Hoy we're gonna go over 41 y 42, 41, 42. So let's go through those. You know, I really think we'll start with 41. Did you guys like the little song? Estar is where you are?
Yes, very good, very helpful.
What's the tune?
That's what I was hoping you would tell me, Ryan. A ver, tell us.
Oh,
Dime.
oh, is it Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? Is that really what it is?
You no sé. I don't know. But go ahead. Why don't you do it to a Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? Okay.
Pardon?
I can't carry a tone for anything. Okay. So go ahead and pónganse en mute. Put yourselves on mute, and I'll go through and have you repeat me con las conjugaciones. Y después yo selecciono a estudiantes, then I'll select students to read and translate las frases. Okay. All right. Todos, el verbo ser, but remember ser and estar both to be. So repítanme, I am, yo soy. You are, tú eres. He, she, you formal, he, she is, you formal are. Él, ella, usted es. We are, nosotros somos. You all Spain are, vosotros sois. They and you all are, ellos, ellas, ustedes son. So the sixth form, soy, eres, es, somos, sois, son. Say those with me 2 times through. Here we go. Soy, eres, es, somos, sois, son. Soy, eres, es, somos, sois, son. I hope you've been practicing those. El verbo estar as to be as well. Repitan, I am, yo estoy. You are, tú estás. He, she is, you formal are. Él, ella, usted está. We are, nosotros estamos. You all Spain are, vosotros estáis. And they and you all are, ellos, ellas, ustedes están. Las 6 formas, estoy, estás, está, estamos, estáis, están. Say them with me 2 veces, por favor. Estoy, estás, está, estamos, estáis, están. Estoy, estás, está, estamos, estáis, están. Now try to do this with me without looking. Right now I'll show you on the screen, but then I want you to try to do it with me. And we're doing side by side. Soy, estoy, eres, estás, es, está, somos, estamos, sois, estáis, son, están. Go ahead and look, but that's the goal, is for you to be able to do that without looking, okay? And then of course the opposite way. Here we go. Soy, estoy, eres, estás, es, está, somos, estamos, sois, estáis, son, están. So that's when the practices should be going through. Okay, so before I start selecting people, the vocabulario, go ahead and repeat me on these. Irish, Irlandés. I'm right here on the vocab guide. So Irlandés is the masculine singular form. The feminine singular form, if we're referring to a female, I'll just type it right here, is going to be Irlandesa. And it's going to lose the accent here on the in this form, irlandesa. That's describing female. And next to repitan, al lado del. And it's actually del because what's coming next is masculine. And we'll get into these contractions a little later down the road here. So still, todavía. She does well, hace bien. Says, well, it's either he or she says, I guess, dice. At the moment, por el momento. Underneath, debajo de. Blonde, rubio. Chef or cook, cocinero. Stressed, estresado. Okay, so I didn't even know until I pulled this back up to go over with you guys that I had left some answers way down here on the bottom. Do you guys happen to see those? If you printed it out, you did, but it worked for some of them, but I changed up the sentences, so not all of them correspond. I didn't even realize I'd left this on here when I sent it to you, so that was kind of a bonus unless you're matching it, unless you're putting these answers for the ones sentences that I changed. But nevertheless, I'm going to have you guys do these, and I'm going to do 2 at a time. So let's start. Let's see. Let's start off with. Let me change the view here. Okay, Dylan, I'm going to have you do 1 y 2, leer el español y traducir al inglés. If Here comes Don.
Ok, número 1. Yo soy irlandés, pero mi amiga es española.
It doesn't. Mi amiga Maria. Is that the copy you have? Mi
Oh, I'm
amiga-
sorry. Mi
Maria.
amiga Maria es española.
And let me hear you say this word, but remember where the accent is. So put that extra lift.
Irlandés.
There you go, irlandés.
Irlandés.
Okay.
And I am Irish, but my friend Maria is Spanish.
Muy bien.
Mario está muy contento. Su equipo de fútbol es muy bueno.
Muy bien. En la traducción.
Mario is very happy. His soccer team is very good.
Bien. So mi comentario es soy del verbo ser because this is a nationality. Nationalities use from the verb ser. And here is the same thing, nationality, español and irlandés. So the nationality always comes from the verb ser. You will never hear estoy irlandés or estoy española. And then he has está because we're talking about the state or condition of being happy because of the result, the action of his team being very good. So this is es is describing or a trait of a characteristic of the team. Whenever it answers the question what something is like, then you're going to be using the verb ser. Gracias, Dylan. Continuamos. Brian, por favor, los números 3 y 4.
Okay. Mis abuelos son muy viejos. Tiene 83 años.
Let me hear you say tienen.
Tienen.
Bien. ¿Y la traducción?
My grandparents are very old. They are 83 years old.
Muy bien, muchas gracias. ¿Y número 4?
4. El coche de Juan es azul y el coche de Pilar es verde. Juan's car is blue and Pilar's car is green.
Muy bien. And so, muchas gracias. Mi comentario para
right?
4, todo correcto. Son muy viejos. It's a characteristic or description of what they're like, not how they're feeling, but what they're like. And then aquí, número 4, both these are from the verb ser because they're both same thing, description or describing what something's like. The car is blue and hers is green. Gracias. Continuamos. And once again, I'm pointing out why we're not saying están or está here. We're using it from ser and not from estar. Esteban, hope you're doing a little better on these ones. They're going to have you do 5 y 6.
Número 5. ¿Dónde está el banco, por favor? El banco está al lado del supermercado.
Okay, can you look at the screen real quick? I wrote in the way that you pronounce these. I wrote how you pronounce these. Okay, but they're not correct here. I mean, you have the right form from a start, but the way you pronounced it is you're not putting the emphasis on the ending that gets the accent. And by the way, I need to make sure everybody's really clear on this because if you're saying esta and esta, it means this. So you want to really give that punch, especially when you're practicing for these until you get them down. You want to say está. Está, really emphasize the ending. Está. Okay. So, ¿dónde está el banco, por favor? El banco está al lado del supermercado. ¿Y la traducción?
Where is the bank, please? The bank is next to the supermarket.
Muy bien, gracias. Y el número 6.
Número 6. 6, yeah. Marina no está.
Try it again.
Marina no está.
You're saying esta. I want you to punch that in. You could carry out that all on the end as long as you want, but make that oral lift there. Try it one more time.
Lost you. Está.
There you go. Está.
Marino no está en la escuela hoy. Ella es muy enferma.
Oh, no, you're making her a mentally ill person by using ser.
She was.
That's what it means. If you use this verb ser when you're talking about somebody being sick, you're describing them as being mentally ill. It's part of their trait. It's part of their character. So let's not do that to ella. Let's not make Marina a mentally ill patient. Let's make her just the condition or state of being sick.
So it's a está? Está?
There you go. Está. You got that? Being sick is considered a state or a condition.
Oh,
It's not a trait or a defining characteristic. Okay. I mean, it could be. I could say es hypochondriaca. She's a hypochondriac, but that's describing what, identifying her as a certain disease or something, right? But in this case, being sick is estar enfermo. Okay. Marina no está en la escuela hoy y está muy enferma. ¿Y qué significa? What's the translation to that?
Marina is not feeling well today. She is very sick.
Almost. Marina's not at school today.
Oh, school today. I am.
She is very sick. And that's fine. If you need to say feeling very sick, that's fine, because it'll get you to connect it to the verb estar, which is feelings and emotions and states. Okay. Muchas gracias. Continuamos. Mary, we do 7 y 8. Hola, Don. I can see you now. I got you on the viewer. I can see everybody.
So I have to admit to not having done this page.
Oh, well, you know what? I can give you, do you want me to come back to you on another one?
I think I have number,
I could come back to you, Mary. Or you could do some of the, wait a minute, you didn't do any of these ones here?
no.
Okay, I'll tell you what, let me just have you read it. I'm gonna write it. Go ahead with
Okay, I think I have the first, number 7.
Okay, go ahead.
En mi familia, todos nosotros somos muy altos.
Muy bien, you know the translation to that?
In my family, we are all very tall.
Muy bien, so from the verb, oh, actually, you know what, I'm gonna put you on hold for just a second. I didn't really go through, I just wanna make sure everybody's clear on numero 5, that it's from estar, it's está en ares, because it's asking about location. And then same thing here, we're talking about where the bank's located. Location is the verb estar. And then here, she's not at school because that's not, she's location as well. She's not located there. And then I just talked about estar enfermo. Okay, so, and you said, in my family, we all are very tall. So that's the description of us. And numero 8.
Okay.
I'll type it in, see if you can say it before.
Yes, please.
Go ahead.
Okay. No tengo mi llaves. ¿Dónde están? ¿Están en mi bolso?
Okay, and let me hear you say mis llaves.
Mis llaves.
Okay, you want to translate that?
I don't have my keys. Where are they? You don't know the last one. Are
So
they in my?
Great, you got it. Are they in my purse? In my purse? Are they in my purse?
Okay.
I have to let you guys know, es muy interesante. And just another example of how items in Spanish don't pertain to whether they have to do with male or female. I mean, the word itself, yes. But mi bolso is a word for purse, right? Which generally people associate a purse with a female, right? But bolsa is just the word for any bag, period. Bolsa is a bag. Bolsa is a bag. Bolso is a purse. Okay. Muchas gracias. So these are the verb estar because we're talking about location. Where are they? Where are they located? Are they located? If you can substitute located, then you know you're going to be using the verb estar. Are they located in my bag? Muy bien. Muchas gracias. Deborah, let's have you do 9 y 10.
Número 9. Pilar está muy cansada. Son las 5 de la mañana y todavía trabaja.
Let me read that very last sentence again.
Son las 5 de la mañana.
I think that's what I heard. I want you saying de, because I'm hearing you say de la mañana. I want you to say de la mañana.
De la mañana y todavía trabaja.
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 Muy bien. Todavía trabaja. Bien. Okay, good. ¿Y la traducción?
Pilar is very tired. It's 5 in the morning and he still works. Working.
Yeah, Pilar is actually a female name in Spanish. So she's still working. Bien.
Oh, she's still working.
So está muy cansado, once again, state or condition. And son, telling time, which we haven't done a time lesson, but you're getting the gist of putting it together with the numbers, right? So it's 5 a.m. or 5 in the morning and she's still working. Muy bien. El número 10.
Marta es una persona muy inteligente. Siempre hace bien en los exámenes.
Yeah, you actually pronounced it how I had it written, but I just noticed I didn't have the accent on the ah. The word is exámenes, and everybody
Okay.
say it with us. Exámenes.
Exámenes.
Exámenes. Okay. Marta es una persona muy inteligente, siempre hace bien en los exámenes. Muy bien. La traducción.
Marta is a very intelligent person. She always does well on the exams.
She always does well on tests. Muy bien, or exams. So, description, especially if you have a persona in there, it's talking about their trait or character, right? So it's what she's like. She's a very intelligent person. Muy bien. Okay, let's see. We got dos más here. Let's have Julia. 11 y 12.
Whoops. 11. ¿Qué hora es? Son las 4:30.
Bien. What's the translation?
What time? What hour is it? What time is it?
What time is it? Good.
And it is 4:30.
So I just want to let you all know that this is the wrong answer. There's really only one answer to this question that I have to let you guys all know. And if you go on a trip with me, it's the only acceptable reply, and that is es hora de bailar. That's what time it is. Time to dance. See, it's better like anybody come on a trip with me, better like to dance. Right, Dawn? You know it.
Yeah.
Okay, Julia, número 12.
12. A la cama, dice Juan a sus hijos, están muy cansados. What is it? Go to bed?
Yep, a la cama. To bed.
Okay.
Go to bed.
Juan said to his kids, you are all very tired.
Juan says to his kids, y'all are very tired. So it doesn't really have to be están. You might have even thought of saying estamos, right? Just as long as agreeing with the fact that cansados is plural. So it can't be estoy, right? So you had a couple of choices there. It's están or estamos. So we're very tired. Okay. And bueno. So this one, número 11, ser is the only verb that's used with telling time. And then here están because state or condition. So antes de continuar, muchas gracias, Julia. Antes de continuar, muy rapidito, repítanme las frases. Let's do just un poquito más de práctica oral con los números 1 a 12. Todos repítanme número 1. Yo soy irlandés, pero mi amiga María es española. Número 2, Mario is very happy. Oh, wait, I'm just reading Spanish. No, I'll do the English too. Mario is very happy. His soccer team is very good. Mario está muy contento. Su equipo de fútbol es muy bueno. Tres, my grandparents are very old. They are 83 years old. Mis abuelos son muy viejos. Tienen 83 años. I must have written that sentence a long time ago because 83 years does not seem like very old. Número 4. Juan's car is blue and Pilar's car is green. El coche de Juan es azul y el coche de Pilar es verde. Okay, I'm not going to do the English anymore. I'm going to just work on the español. Todo. Repítame número 5. ¿Dónde está el banco, por favor? El banco está al lado del supermercado. Número 6. Marina no está en la escuela hoy. Ella está muy enferma. Siete. En mi familia, todos nosotros somos muy altos. 8. No tengo mis llaves. ¿Dónde están? ¿Están en mi bolso? 9. Pilar está muy cansada. Son las 5 de la mañana y todavía trabaja. 10. Marta es una persona muy inteligente. Go ahead, do that one first. Siempre hace bien en los exámenes. 11. ¿Qué hora es? Es hora de bailar. Told you, the only reply. I'll repeat that, I'll read this one. Son las 4:30. 12. A la cama, dice Juan a sus hijos. Están muy cansados. Bueno, continuamos. And let's see. Don, es tu turno. Do you have uno y dos? If not, I could type them in and I can hear you say them. You want to go ahead and unmute yourself? I did send these out. I just kind of sent them all late in the day today, I think. I think I sent them today. The answers today.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I didn't get this, whatever this page is, I didn't get it.
Oh yeah, well, did you get an email? Did you get the emails from today?
Yep, but
Okay, yeah, I sent this out with it. Wait, no, I don't know if I sent the answers to this one. No, I didn't, but that's okay. I'll go ahead and type them in. You just read them to me, starting with mi primo es alto. Can you read what I'm typing in here?
yeah, mi primo es alto y guapo. Él es en la cocina.
Está en la cocina.
Está en la cocina.
Muy bien. And go ahead with Jorge. Jorge is his name.
Jorge es para Germany.
Es de Alemania. Es de Alemania.
Okay, Alemania, that's true. Él es muy.
So since it's at the moment, we're making it a state or condition. If it were defining what he's like as a person being happy, then it'd be yes. But we're talking about the state or condition, so you're going to use está.
Está muy contento
Por el momento.
for the moment.
Por el momento. Bien. Okay. Gracias. So es here because of the description, alto y guapo, and está because that's where he's at. He's located. Aquí, Jürgen is de because of origin. He's from Germany. Está, the verb estar, because of the state or condition. Okay, back to the top. Let's go ahead and have Dylan. You're going to be doing 3 y 4.
Okay. ¿Estás marido?
No, marido no.
No.
Casado.
Okay.
Casado or casado.
Casado. Okay.
Casado or
¿Estás,
casada, depending on who you're speaking to, right?
okay. ¿Estás casado? No, estoy divorciado. Is that right?
Correcto. I want to talk to you guys about this one here too, because it might help make some sense with divorciado. Bien, right. Now, of course, casado and divorciado are considered adjectives. So if you're speaking to a female, you'd be saying estás casada, right? Same here, divorciado, divorciada depends on the person, right? So, but I want to say that being married and being divorced are states or conditions. But you might hear somebody say soy casado. Instead of them saying the condition and state of being married, this person is saying, I'm a married man. That's my identification. I'm a married man. Do you hear the difference? Estoy casado, I'm married. Estoy casado, I'm a married person. Right? See, I'm not seeing any head nods. You guys follow that?
Yeah.
No, just check with the rest. And same thing. Well, you probably don't hear people say, soy divorciado, I'm a divorced person, right? But some people, like in the statement in English, I'm a married woman, I'm a married man, that would equate to the verb ser in Spanish. I am married, the condition or state is the verb estar. Okay? And then go ahead and do 4.
¿Dónde están mis lentes? Están debajo del libro.
Sorry, image is coming in. I gotta let her in because that one works too much. No, my thing froze. Repite otra vez, por favor.
¿Dónde están mis lentes? Están debajo del libro.
Están debajo del libro. Muy bien. Del libro. Now, location, that's why it's using están instead of son. Same here, location, están debajo del libro. The only thing is that there's 2 other ways of saying glasses. He could have said gafas or anteojos. Okay, gafas or anteojos. Muchas gracias. Let's see, I don't know who I had, what order we on. I guess Esteban, next dos.
Número 5. Let's see, ¿Cómo está?
Yeah, wait, can I stop you for a second? Because remember in this class, the default is the informal you. So you want to say, ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás for usted? ¿Cómo estás? Estás.
Okay. ¿Cómo estás? Yeah, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Estoy bien, estoy un poco cansado.
Muy bien. Ok, gracias. ¿Y 6?
6. Número 6. ¿Cómo es Juan? Es bajo y rubio.
Y bajo y rubio.
Bajo y rubio.
Muchas gracias. Ok, so.
Número 3.
Yeah,
Número 3. ¿Eres tú casado?
Sure, you could. No, wait, did you say eres?
¿Eres tú?
Okay, are you asking me that, Esteban?
Sí. Sorry.
Eres, if you say eres, tú, everybody follow this because I went through this and I want to see if you can catch it. Okay, eres tú casado. Now, are you asking about if you could insert the two in there?
Is that the proper way to translate or to say that? ¿Eres tú casado?
Oh, are you talking about are you married? No, the proper way is estás casado, like I said, and you can put the two in there. But I want you to be clear on this, so I'll repeat it here. Estás casado from the verb estar is talking, are you married? Are you in the state or condition of being married, right? Do you have that contract? Now, eres tú casado, eres from the verb ser, means are you a married person? Right? It's a subtle difference, but there's nevertheless, you can use either one depending on what you want to convey. Okay. So if you want to go and announce it to everybody, I'm a married man, then you would say, soy casado. You want to say I'm married, right? I have a wife, I'm married, estoy casado. All right. Okay, so sí, de nada. So número 5, how are you? State or condition, estás, not como eres. That would be saying what do you like. And then these are states or conditions. And then, uy, what happened? ¿Qué pasó? Se desapareció. And then what like, and I'm going to really try to ingrain that. Anytime you ask what something or somebody's like is going to take the verb ser, just like you said, como es Juan, what's he like? And the talking about what somebody or something's like, description, el verbo ser. Gracias. Brian, you want to do 7, 8?
Marcos es cocinero. Hoy es estresado porque muy ocupado. Oh, porque está muy ocupado.
Oh, so go ahead and start with the second sentence one more time, please.
Hoy es estresado porque está muy ocupado.
Get the pronunciation of the está.
Está.
Está, sí. So let's talk about the word stressed. Is stressed an identifying saying a trait of somebody? If it's referring to him being a stressed person, that's his character, he's stressed out, then it's going to come from the verb ser. But if you look at here, especially the referencing today, it's talking about the condition or the state, right? So with the condition or state, you want to use the verb estar, o está. See, are you following me?
think so.
Okay, one more time, let me explain this. If I say, first of all, I wouldn't put hoy if I want to,
Oh, I'm sorry.
if I wanted to say es estresado, I wouldn't put hoy, because saying es estresado, I'm telling you what he's like. Yes, it could be what he's like today, but if I use es, I'm telling you that he's a stressed out person, right? But we are talking about the state or condition that we're just saying that he's feeling stressed today, right? I'm not referencing what he's like, what his character is like. Today he's stressed because there's a reason that he's feeling the stress. So it should be the verb estar, because being stressed out is the verb estar, okay? Being a high stress person is the verb ser. And so, porque you said está muy ocupado?
Sí.
Muy bien. Okay, all right, gracias. Ocho?
Mi cuñado de inglés.
Hold on, if you say me,
Está-
hold a second. If you say mi cuñado de inglés, you're saying my, well, of
Is
English.
it-
It's
My
is.
brother-in-law is.
Right, I need the form of the verb ser estar for the is, not de.
Oh, mi
I'm
cuñado.
sure you have written es. There you go.
Oh, mi cuñado es inglés.
Mi cuñado es inglés. Uh-oh. Okay, keep going.
And then está en Francia por el momento.
Está en Francia, and it's fine. I'm putting the L in there, but it's not necessary because you've already referenced him. Está en Francia por el momento. Yeah, so es inglés. We're talking about nationality. Remember, nationalities are not capitalized in español. Está en Francia, well, that's where he's located. If you can substitute where is located, then you want to use estar. Muy bien. And I thought I saw Mitch. Mitch, did you come in? Yeah, Mitch. Hey, ¿cómo estás? How would you like to do 9 y 10?
Sure. So 9. Marta es una persona muy inteligente.
Oh, yeah, let me start here. Una inteligente. The E ending of adjectives never changed to O or A. Just like grande.
Oh, okay.
Everybody
So that doesn't,
right,
it
yeah.
doesn't take the feminine ending.
Right, an E ending adjective, and I try to get everybody to always have in your brain the adjective grande, because remember, you're not ever going to say grando or granda, right? It's always grande, same thing. And any E ending adjective, and I need to do some more review on those, any E ending adjective does not change to O or A. Okay, Marta es una persona muy inteligente, and
Ella es también creativa y divertida.
Ella también es creativa y divertida. Muy bien, she chose ser on all the form of ser. So instead of saying está, she said ser, because these are all descriptions. We're talking about what, like, hey Brian, can I get to you as soon as I'm done with all 10 of those, please? Gracias. And ella es también creativa y divertida. That's also talking about what she's like. Okay. And then número 10.
10. Este es Alex. Él es mi hermanastro. Hermanastro?
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and put él es. This is another common way to say this is él es, because I haven't worked with the este and esta with you guys yet. Él es Alex. And él es mi, what did you say for stepbrother?
I came up with hermanastro.
Muy bien, hermanastro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know what I had written at the answers I had below. Everybody on these, I might have said este, but for now, él es saying this is or he is. Okay, so coming from the verb ser, when I'm identifying him, and always identification is the verb ser, and then also here I'm identifying him as my stepbrother, or I'm talking about relationship, both of which come from the verb ser. Okay, I'm going to take preguntas now on these. So Brian, ¿cuál es tu pregunta?
Just something simple on número 9.
Okay.
Did you have to put the ella es? Did the ella have to be there because you just said it was Marta?
Yeah, no, exactly. On your second sentence is always here if it's understood to whom we're referring. You won't have to state it again. You can, which is totally fine, right? So even on this one here, mi cuñado es inglés, está en Francia por el momento, right? Because we're not going to get confused on the subject. If we're clear on the subject, we're not going to get confused on it, meaning a follow-up sentence, then we don't have to state the subject. but definitely when you're stating the first sentence. So, bueno, ¿más preguntas? Any more on these? No?
I have one more. Sorry. On number 9 also, can también be at the end?
Sí.
Or does it need
Yeah,
to be?
también can be moved all over just like we do. Also, she is, or she is creative and fun. Also, we can move it anywhere. So,
Okay.
también ella
Thank
es.
you.
Sí, or yeah. It's kind of the same thing with siempre, right? You can move that around too. So let's go rapidito, very quickly through la pronunciación de todos estos. Son all of these. Número 1, I'm just going to read the español. Mi primo es alto y guapo, él está en la cocina. Not seeing people's lips move. I was waiting for everybody to repeat on that, but that's okay. We'll go on to número 2. I see you guys did. Jorge es de Alemania. Go ahead. Y'all get that Jorge down, right? Él está muy contento por el momento. Número 3. ¿Estás tú casado? No, estoy divorciado. Número 4. ¿Dónde están mis lentes? Están debajo del libro. 5. ¿Cómo estás? Estoy bien, pero estoy un poco cansado. 6. ¿Cómo es Juan? Él es bajo y rubio. 7. Marcos es cocinero. Hoy está estresado porque está muy ocupado. And I forgot to just reiterate this. If you look in how it's written here in Spanish, Marcos es cocinero, cocinero compared to English is a chef. When you're talking about occupation or profession, you don't use the un or una, but it will translate to the a. So that's, it's incorrect to say Marcos es un cocinero. It's simply Marcos es cocinero. 8. Mi cuñado es inglés. Él está en Francia por el momento. Ay, my screen's being extra sensitive today, sorry about that. What did I just do? Caramba. 9. Marta es una persona muy inteligente. Ella es también creativa y divertida. 10. Él es Alex. Es mi hermanastro. Okay, gotta do the little paragraph, the translation, which I sent to you guys. But I'll go ahead and do it this again. Let me have, let's see, I lost my order on the page here. Deborah, you want to do just the first sentence?
Mi primo es muy listo.
Actually, go ahead and do the second one, second sentence.
Okay. Él es médico y está en los Estados Unidos en este momento.
Muy bien.
Con su esposo Laura.
Unidos en este momento con su esposa Laura. Muy bien. Esposa. Okay. So, muy listo, clever. There's the expression with estar listo, which is to be ready. And I'm going to be going over the adjectives that change meaning with you, meaning depending on if they're used with ser and estar, and listo is one of them. Ser listo is to be clever or smart. Estar listo means to be set or ready. Like I say, you guys, ¿están listos? You guys ready? You set? Y ustedes son listos. And you guys are clever and smart. Él es médico, no un in there, right? Just simply, él es médico. Y está where he's located. First, ser because of occupation, and estar here, location, the United States. En este momento con su esposa Laura. Muy Bien. And Mary, you want to do the próxima frase?
Él es irlandés y ella es americana.
Okay, muy bien. Take a look at the word for Irish and try to pronounce that again with the emphasis on where the accent is.
Irlandés.
One more time, because you're emphasizing the ah.
Okay.
You're emphasizing the ah. Try to emphasize the ending. Try it one more time before I say it.
Okay. Irlandés.
Perfecto, right? You got that. Irlandés. You were saying Irlande. Irland. Everybody repitan irlandés.
Irlandés.
Muy bien. Ella es americana. Okay, so nationalities and not capitalized, and americana because it's agreeing with ella. Muy bien. How about, let's see who I got next. Let's have Julia do la próxima frase. Por favor.
Sure. Su esposa es científica. Oh,
Well,
the next
yeah,
one.
you go ahead and finish. That's
Okay.
fine. This is so short, I'm not going to be choosing ever for this. Go ahead.
Ellos están muy felices porque Laura está embarazada.
Porque Laura está embarazada. You can imagine that the word embarazada gets confused with embarrassed, right? It's what's called a false cognate. So you don't want to use that one. Está embarazada. And definitely embarazada is considered a state or a condition, right? So we definitely want to estar. We don't want to make her character being a pregnant woman or home. Okay, so this is occupation and it's basic because just one is to make that quality describing. Sorry, I got some weird notification coming on my computer. Describing more than one, ellos. So we want to make sure that you had felices. Okay, all right. So everybody, repítame. I'm going to leer y ustedes repitan. Mi primo es muy listo. Él es médico y está en los Estados Unidos. En este momento con su esposa Laura. Repítame otra vez. Los Estados Unidos. Él es irlandés y ella es americana. Su esposa es científica. Ellos están muy felices porque Laura está embarazada. Muy bien. La última cosa, the last thing I'd like you to do with this is, yo leo muy rápido. I'm just going to read it through super fast. You guys just follow along with me. Or you could try to attempt to say it along with me if you want, but I'd rather just follow me if I can get it situated on the screen, right? Okay, yo leo rápido. Mi primo es muy listo. Él es médico y está en los Estados Unidos en este momento con su esposa Laura. Él es irlandés y ella es americana. Su esposa es científica. Ellos están muy felices porque Laura está embarazada. Okay, any preguntas en esta actividad? Because I want to move on to en el Museo de Arte. No? Okay. Let's go up to the next one here, El Museo de Arte. I sent you the audio file. I certainly hope you guys had a chance to go through that, along with the reading and the practice with the vocabulario. That was your tarea 42. So I'm just going to start off and have, I think, just kind of take a look at the time. I'm going to just have you guys repeat me, okay? Since I sent it out already, hopefully you checked it, and then I'll go through the meaning as well. So one time through just for pronunciation, and I'll go back for meaning, okay? Repitan. Buenas tardes, señoras y señores. Aquí estamos en la entrada principal. A la derecha, and I'll go back and point out why I said it in the audio. I don't know how many of you guys had a chance, but I'm going to just select it as Estar, just assume we're talking about location, and then later I'll tell you why the form of ser works. So, repitan, a la derecha está la librería. Es nueva y moderna. Y esas salas enfrente de la librería son las salas de conferencias y conciertos. Esta noche hay una conferencia. Diego Montoya va a hablar. Él es profesor de arte de la universidad. Él es especialista en la pintura moderna y es muy inteligente. La conferencia es a las 8 y va a ser muy interesante. Ahora vamos a subir las escaleras. Aquí a la derecha es la sala. No, I'm going to use Estar again, but I'll explain. It could be both. Aquí a la derecha está la sala de pintura impresionista. Esta exposición es muy importante. Muchos de los cuadros que están colgados aquí son de otros museos europeos. Muchos de los cuadros. Ustedes miran obras maestras que nunca están de muestra antes. Just lost my spot even though I put the cursor there. En este país hasta ahora. Bueno, ya son las 3. Y es hora de terminar nuestra visita. Yo estoy muy contenta por haber podido mostrar a ustedes el museo. Ustedes que son aficionados al arte, deben volver a menudo. El museo de arte, perdón, el museo está abierto de martes a domingo. Está cerrado los lunes. Okay, so before you have any preguntas, before you ask questions on these, I'm gonna go through it one more time. La primera vez, the first time, I'm gonna read the sentence fairly quickly. You guys read along with me or try to say it along with me. As soon as I finish the Spanish, I'll say the translation to English. So, buenas tardes, señoras y señores. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, did I translate this for you in the audio? Anybody? See, I did. Oh, I know who's in the audio. I translated it for you in the audio. Okay, good. So then I'm actually not gonna go there because I need a few minutes to go over your other work. So let's take some before you take questions. I did in the audio, and if you didn't listen to it yet, you have it, so you can go through it. This is a really good one to practice with Ser and Estar. So I commented that a la derecha I can use es or está. One is because I'm saying to the right, I'm talking about where it's located. But I can also use es because I'm identifying what the room is. So if I use es a la derecha es la librería, that's what this purpose of the room is. I would actually in this have taken it for the location simply because it's saying to the right, okay? But that's how you can get away with using one or the other. One is identifying what the room is. It's the not the library, the book, la librería is the bookstore, sorry. And same thing with this one down here. A la derecha está la sala. So I can be telling you just specifically talking about where that room's located, or identifying what the room is. Okay. All right. So any preguntas on this? If there is, go ahead and take yourself off mute and pregúntame ahora.
The last sentence, el museo está.
Wait. Before you leave, I got to get you saying está perfectly.
Está.
Está. We had an esta, right? Look up here. There's the esta, right? And that esta means is. I mean this. So esta exposición, but está abierto.
Está.
Okay, what about that sentence?
I thought time and dates were ace.
That verb isn't talking about the time or date. It's talking about it being open. The museum is open. I'm not saying the museum, time or date is like hoy es, today is. That's identifying the date, right? This is talking about the museum being open, so it's connected to the next, what's coming next. Being open and closed is a condition or a state, and it's from the verb estar.
Gracias.
Muy bien. ¿Más preguntas?
Okay. Why is it moved?
Oh, sorry.
It says thanks. La conferencia, and then it says ser in the second.
Wait, whereabouts are you? I don't know where you're at.
It's like kind of in the middle. La conferencia es a las 8.
Because we'll learn this construction later, because this means it is going to be. So
okay.
Using the infinitive, it's going to be. Va a ser. You don't get a conjugated form because we're using the infinitive to be. I'm not getting into the construction going to something. Did that make any sense?
Mm-hmm.
Well, later when I do with going to be. Okay. All right. I'm going to stop sharing that and go through what you are going to be doing between now and el 11 de agosto. Got lots of stuff for you guys to practice. Hopefully you will. So you're going to receive número 44, and I put all the instructions on this for the week as well. It's another práctica muy grande de Ser and Estar, and we're going to be experts on Ser and Estar. So it's número 44. And I have for you some tasks for you to complete between now and August 11th. So first, I have asking you to complete the Ser and Estar chapter in your new workbooks. If you had, some of you received them already, the rest are on the way, and a couple of you guys I see tomorrow, you'll be picking them up from La Única. So please do the chapter first. It's a great chapter, and it, like I said, it'll make these exercises below easier for you. So then you're going to be working through these. I have laid out, you'll have to just read the instructions on this, but the adjectives that change meaning depending on if you use it with ser or estar. So like if I say él es aburrido, I'm describing him as a boring person. But if I say él está aburrido, I'm talking about the state or the condition of him being bored. So you're going to just review these, and then there's a little practice, but there's a ton of other practices here. My intention is to send you audio with the replies for you to check before we meet again. Can't tell you specifically when, but hopefully this week I can get out some answers for you, and then you'll be able to listen and go through these. So it's quite a bit of practice there. And then and the other thing is I'm going to be sending you a link that I did today just to kind of explain to you how to do the online language lab that goes with the workbook if you haven't gotten it figured out. Some of you guys got it figured out, but there's the steps right here, and I made today, it's like a 2-minute video that walks through the steps to get to the practices. So go to you're going to plug in this this link here and then do the steps, launch it's fairly easy. And if you don't get that, then you can just watch the YouTube video that I did on it. Okay, bueno. So you can be expecting that this evening along with the link for the video. And everybody take yourselves off of mute, por favor. And see along with me my 4 questions. Preguntas, dudas, comentarios, anuncios.
Anuncios.
Preguntas, dudas, comentarios, anuncios. From any of you guys. Anybody else do anything tonight? Are y'all just in for the evening? Gonna stick home and study?
I'm gonna go for a swim.
Yay, swim! You're close to water, nice. You have a pool, or are you going swimming in the bay?
In the bay, yeah.
Nice.
Donde?
Just out by Raft Island.
Oh, really? Very nice. Anybody else? Anybody do any? Mary, you're escaping again on another trip, right? You're going to Orcas Island.
Yeah,
Hey,
week after next. So I'll miss the next session and back.
Well, it'll be waiting for you.
Yeah.
It'll be waiting for you. People are doing. Actually, I'm really impressed with the people that in this class, particularly Melinda and TJ, who've been sticking along with it. They're doing all the exercises. They watch the videos. Everything's going well. So if you don't feel too bad if you missed, just make sure you watch the video. Anything else?
We don't have class this week.
This week?
Next Tuesday, we don't have a class?
Okay, because this week is the class. No, next week is the week off. Remember? You guys didn't get my email? First week of August? See? No?
That's what I was just making sure. Yeah.
Oh, bien. Yeah, so we meet again el 11 de agosto. So, of course, you know, I'm going to try really hard next week to not pay attention to emails and texts, but I always end up. So, you know, if you could try next week, just have them at the end of the week or shortly before the next class. Or this week, because I'm still working this week. Anything to Friday, fine. Next week, keep practicing, but hold any, you know, questions. Really, really good. Anything else? Nobody? Nadie? Y'all, you need to go drink some water. Fine. Buenas noches. Practiquen mucho, Esteban. That looks good. We're going to see if Lisa watches this. So everybody say feliz cumpleaños.
Oh,
Feliz cumpleaños.
Feliz cumpleaños.
All right. Buenas noches. Adiós.
Buenas noches.
Adiós.
Chao.